punish anyone who crosses my path.
The blood that flows through her veins is special, and extremely dangerous. If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate to kill.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. We came down the waste here. I did this off-screen because why would I do it on-screen? In order to try and get basically everything done. So, Yuritsa, Manuela, who I actually have... I think I still have two more. Yeah, I have 1,300 renown. I have two more. I'm just out of stuff to do because both Yuritsa and Manuela have... and Ferdinand and Caspar are able to get up. So if you look at me real quick, Ferdinand's ready to finish himself off. Caspar's ready to get to rank A. Manuela, I got to rank A because I was kind of like, well, why the heck not? Like, she was at B already, and Yuritsa's also going to go up to rank A. If I remember correctly, the rank S's aren't actually separate ones. They just sort of like, you have to get to A, and then S just sort of pops open because it's the romance one, which is really interesting that Yuritsa has one, by the way. But we obviously can't do that right now, so we're going to go ahead and... Well, let's move from the bottom, actually. Oh, we can't move from the bottom there. Cynthia gets her Raphael finished off. I don't remember ever actually seen this one yet.
Where is that darn ladder?
Need help with something, Cynthia?
I can't find the ladder anywhere, and I needed to check out the books up on that top shelf.
And Raphael's gonna be a pal.
Want me to just grab one for you?
No, I need to be able to dig around myself.
No problem. You could sit on my shoulders instead.
She's wearing a dress.
Hang on a sec. That's not...
This does not feel like the link that should be happening when they're both adults.
I hope nobody saw that. Anyway, thank you. That was helpful. I can't believe how many fantastic books were hidden just out of reach up there. Thanks for being so patient while I rummaged.
I mean, I'm sure he barely noticed it.
No problem at all. It was my pleasure.
Hey, Raphael. You're always extra nice to me.
I mean, he's extra nice to everyone, really.
Is it because I remind you of your sister Maya?
Yeah, I can't help but think about her whenever I see you around. We lost our parents when she was still real little, so she never had adults around to do stuff for her. That's probably why she grew up to be the kind of kid who wants to do everything on her own.
That's certainly something I can relate to.
I keep telling her that it's okay to rely on her big bro a little bit. Like, when there's stuff she can't do because she's too small, she just needs to ask someone bigger to do it. I told her that she could help me when I'm having trouble with stuff too. Then we would be even.
Yeah, but the only thing you're ever having trouble with is books, and you don't want to do it.
Young or old, we can all help one another out. We each have our strengths and weaknesses. Receiving help and providing help in return. It sounds so simple, really.
It is simple! I knew you'd get it.
I do. And I hope you understand that you can come to me for help too, Raphael. I can't be the only one receiving aid. It makes me feel incompetent and like a kid. I hate that.
Yeah, we're quite aware, Lysithia. Is this really an A rank?
Alright then. You can help me clean up my room.
I bet it's a disaster knowing you. I'll help you on that front, but I've got some rules on how to keep things tidy. You'll need to listen up.
Oh, he won't do that.
If you could help with the actual tidying, that would probably be better. No need to bother with rules. I don't really do so good with remembering the complicated stuff.
Oh, Raphael's so amazing.
Oh! I got an idea. It would be even better if you could just come by and tidy up from now on.
Okay, she's not a maid.
If you keep helping me, then I can help you whenever you need it. No guilt.
Whenever I need it, huh? How long does that offer hold?
From now on. Like for always. I don't know what's so difficult to understand.
For always sounds nice. I'm fine with that.
Okay, Raphael just got himself a maid? What? I'm confused and conflicted and like, what? What? How is this a thing? Okay, well, these two are kind of worthless and pointless, but oh well.
Linhart, wake up! The war meeting's over.
What is it, morning already?
Morning is long gone. I said the war meeting's finished.
He doesn't know where he is.
If that's the case, I suppose I can sleep a bit longer.
No, you can not. Get up this instant!
Again, weird conversation to have at the adult. Although actually, Linhardt's going to sleep wherever he is, whatever age he is.
Calm down. I was having a wonderful dream.
Oh? What were you dreaming about?
Don't say you.
I was dreaming about having the best afternoon nap of my life, and the dream I was having in the dream was amazing.
I thought as much.
You dream about being asleep?
I have to ask. I'm pretty sure you could do anything you put your mind to. So why do you spend so much of your life sleeping?
It is interesting. I'm surprised he can't make himself, like, work on things while he sleeps.
I sleep because I'm tired. What other reason would I have?
No one can be that tired all the time.
He's a narcoleptic.
Well, not all the time, no. Most nights I'm quite wide awake. Sometimes I get distracted and forget to sleep. Usually I sleep 2 days for every 3 I'm awake.
Are you kidding me? No one sleeps for 2 days. That's beyond lazy. There's not even a word for that.
I mean, actually, no, because if most people average 8 hours a night, then they're sleeping for about a third of the time. So if he's asleep 2 days for every 3 he's awake, then that means, okay, it's not quite a third of the time. That would be 2 days for every 6, for every 4 he's awake. But it's not that close.
I can't help it that my sleep schedule fails to line up with everyone else's.
After I did you the favor of waking you up, you could at least take this seriously. Look, putting in effort is how you grow. You know, as a person and stuff. Everyone else is working really hard to end the war. Are you really okay with coasting like this?
I'll be fine, Annette. I'll be just fine. Anyway, I'm pretty beat. Talk again soon.
Linhardt, I wasn't finished talking.
Alright, well that was not exactly what I was expecting, but I'll take it. And Caspar? The power of Cas?
Why did this have to happen? Getting separated from my own troop. I'm a failure as a commander.
Oh, I think we've seen this one before.
It's already almost sunset. My wounds are aching, and I'm so hungry. Maybe I'm just gonna die right here. But no! That's such a pathetic way to die. I wonder if the rest of my soldiers are okay. I'm so worried about them.
Up and at 'em, Annette. There you go.
I love just how, like, completely unconcerned he actually is. He's just like, okay, time to wake up.
Caspar? What are you doing here? I was wounded in the forest, lost sight of my troop. I wandered around and it... Oh, where is everyone?
Calm down, you got nothing to worry about. They're fine. My men retrieved the rest of your unit.
Good job, Caspar.
You're the one we've been worried about. How you feeling? Are you hurt? You've got a pretty painful-looking wound on your leg.
I have to wonder where that wound is. I mean, if he just noticed it, it must have been fairly prominent. Because I can't imagine Caspar is the kind that would, like, do a body search before he woke someone up.
Oh, I'm alright. Though I might have trouble running.
If you say so. I gotta admit, I got the chills when I heard you were missing. Your soldiers told me what happened. I was only able to find you thanks to them. You've got a good troop there. You should be proud. What's wrong, Annette? Not feeling so good after all?
No, that's not it. I was just thinking about what a hopeless commander
Oh, come on, Annette. Don't be like that.
It's my job to look after my soldiers, but they ended up having to look out for me. If I'm this hopeless, I shouldn't be out there at all.
Annette, don't be this person.
What are you talking about?
I agree.
I don't know anyone around here who works harder than you.
That's their whole character. Is you're trying to figure out the way to cram the most stuff in. You and Lysithea are insane.
You put your all into your work and everyone knows it. Why do you think your soldiers are so loyal?
Caspar.
There's no way they'd do so much for you if they didn't see it in you. Come on, let's head back. I'll help you if you're having trouble walking. Your soldiers are worried about you. Go show them you're doing just fine.
Yes, you're right. Thank you, Caspar.
No problem. Just remember that it's okay to make mistakes, as long as you're learning from them.
Okay, that was very deep and surprising from Caspar. I like that a lot. And, okay, yeah, we did have Ash finish off his, like, link with Petra. Petra?
is it, Petra? Something catch your eye?
Is it me?
Yes. The architecture of this cathedral is very grand. Fodlan craftsmanship always makes me astounded. I have been hearing that all of its adornments have meaning, and are all honoring the goddess.
I heard that too. I'm not sure of the details, though. That reminds me. I've been wondering, do you worship the goddess in Bridget?
I don't think so. I think they have a different religious system, which is one of the reasons why Edelgard likes the surrounding countries.
The goddess does not reside in Bridget. There are, however, many spirits there. Earth spirits, water spirits, wind spirits. Spirits dwell in all things. The ocean, for an example. The spirit of the ocean is with 2 faces.
Oh, interesting. I really wish we could delve more into this. I always really like learning about other cultures, and the land that we always end up in these games is always very, very similar to our own culture because they don't want to have to spend time explaining everything.
Its kind face is bestowing bountiful blessings, but its terrifying face is bringing disaster.
I think I've talked about this in the past. At one point, I was actually designing a setting for a D&D game, and the gods were all like that. You had basically the god of death was also the god of life. Like, if someone was sick, you would pray to the god of death to withdraw his hand. And because of that, all the gods kind of had 2 facets depending on whether they visited or withdrew their gift.
I guess it's natural for the ocean to have spiritual significance to you when you're surrounded by it. Since Bridget's made up of islands, your people must have a lot of experience with boats, too.
They're on a boat!
Yes, I have great skill at sailing. However, to be swimming is what I really love.
Swimming in the ocean? I've never had the chance. What's it like?
The ocean can feel shallow or deep, bright or dark, and it is filled with many creatures. There are always new things for discovery.
That sounds really nice, actually.
On sunny days, I like to be diving under the clear surface of the ocean, and to be looking up at the sky from below. Those moments are my favorite.
I'm smiling so much just playing this, I can't even tell you.
The sun shining through the blue water. It can be making even the water sparkle like gems.
That sounds amazing. I can't even imagine it. You must really love it, though. Your description just now was very poetic.
I do like Ash. I don't think he gets enough credit.
It makes my time swimming in rivers and lakes feel pretty small in comparison.
I am having an idea. When this war is over,
Aww.
we should be going to Bridget. With each other.
Oh, well, I'd definitely like to visit. It's not the right time for me to travel, though. My duties as a knight will have to come first.
A knight. Very well. I will be establishing.
She can't do that.
a
She
place
is
for you
the
in Bridget.
princess.
Wait, what? A whole knightly order, just like that?
I am going to become the queen of Bridget. Ash, you will become my guardian knight.
Wow, how the hell do you say no to that?
Do not have fear. I will be making your dream come true.
More than one of them, I think.
I don't know, Petra. This is really ambitious.
Well, you can't be a knight if you want to back out of things.
We will be diving into the ocean with each other, and be gazing up at the sky from behind the waves. I give you this promise. I hope you are understanding.
All right, all right. That smile of yours has gotten to me. I don't think I can refuse.
Alright. Well, Petra's not done. She still has to get to rank A with Linhart, Caspar, and Ferdinand. Probably not in that order. We'll start with Ferdinand.
Ferdinand.
Huh? Ah, Petra. Is there something I can...
Oh, many things.
No, I am not needing help. I was just thinking that you look... lonely.
Lonely? In wartime? Hardly. I am too busy trying to survive to feel lonely.
Oh, you don't have to try and survive once a month.
But once we have survived, what will you do with yourself, Petra? Return to your home? Edelgard said she would like you to ascend the throne in Bridget, to ensure good relations between...
Well, I don't think Petra could just go home off her father and take over the throne.
Yes. My plan is to be returning home. But if Bridget and Fodlan can be friendly, I will be able to have visits whenever I choose. Maybe it is even possible for me to be living in Fodlan.
Live in Fodlan? Do you not want to go back to
I mean, she
your
just said she
homeland?
did.
I do have the hope of returning one day, but Fodlan is also like a homeland to me now. I came to Fodlan 9 years ago. I have been living half of my life here. My family is living in Brigid, but in Fodlan, I have new family and new friends.
Very true, very true.
New family. I am glad to hear you feel that way about us, Petra. In that case, we will have to make sure that none of us die.
Wow, you're such a smooth talker, Ferdinand.
Yes, we will be winning, and you will not be dying.
Ha! Do not worry. I do not intend to die. I have some things to do when the war is over.
Things?
Yes.
Do?
You and I can be the link between Fodlan and Brigid.
Oh.
Okay, I have to confess. I fibbed a little. About not being lonely.
I don't feel like that's a very noble thing to do, Ferdinand.
When this war ends, I will be quite lonely indeed. If you go back to Brigid.
Is that a truth?
I have just made a decision. I will work as an ambassador, improving relations between our people.
Petra's going to steal, like, all of the eligible bachelors and just take them all to Brigid and start a harem.
Whether you are in Brigid or Fodlan, I will be there too. Then both places can move forward together in eternal friendship. We ought to join forces and make that a reality. Do you not agree?
You have my gratitude, Ferdinand. All of it. I have loneliness just like you. But your words gave me great happiness.
Well, I'm really glad to hear it.
Please do what you are saying, and be a bridge for Fodlan and Brigid.
Be a bridge for Brigid.
You can count on me. We will keep at it. And one day...
Yes, one day, we will be seeing that future.
Alright. Let's keep knocking them out. We'll do Caspar next, only because Linhardt is another, like, double A rank. I expect it to be better than the other two.
Hey, Petra. How's training going?
Oh, Caspar, you sound very uncomfortable.
It is going well. I am not having any troubles right now.
Good, good. At least things haven't gotten worse, right? So, did you hear what happened the
Why
other
are
day?
you being so
The
dodgy about
professor
talking to Petra?
Caspar,
Oh, whoa. Okay, there's no need for that.
you are the son of my father's killer. That means I must be killing you and taking revenge.
What? I thought you said it wasn't a big deal. We're not our parents and all that.
Yeah, but you're gonna keep, like, hanging on it.
Your optimism is not making sense. It is not possible that you are not having hatred for me.
She is just totally, like, acting like him.
My father was killed. By the Empire. By your father. And so I will be impaling you on this blade to be satisfying a deep wish of mine.
A deep wish? What are you talking about?
I am talking about my wish. Of course, I am also having another wish. An even deeper wish. I wish for you and I to keep being friends. To keep fighting and surviving together. When you are speaking of your father, it is with a proud smile that injures my heart. But that is only a small thing. You also are working harder
Yeah,
than
I actually
anyone
thought that
I
she
know.
was, like, using reverse
So,
psychology here, and she's
I
not.
can't bring myself to be killing you.
I see. So you do hate me because of what happened, but you still want to be my friend? You haven't stabbed me yet, so you obviously want me to live more than you want me to die. I hope.
That must be the truth. More than all of it, I am not wishing to be losing you. It would give me great sadness.
Oh, okay, that's a relief. I don't want to lose you either, and I definitely don't want to fight you. To be honest, if things were the other way around, I don't think I'd be able to forgive you. I'd hate you, and I'd hate myself for feeling that way.
Well, then it's a good thing she's a bigger man than you are.
Caspar.
But you're not like that. You see me as your ally and your friend. You had the chance to kill me, but you used it to show me that you want me to live. You really are an incredible person, Petra. I want to be more like you. I want to prove that I'm a good friend.
I believe in you, Caspar.
I promise, you won't regret letting me live.
You have my gratitude for your understanding. Hearing your words gives me great happiness. I was always feeling a barrier between our hearts. I am sure I was also the one putting it there. But from now onward, I will be sharing all of my heart with you. My grief and anger, joy and love.
Join the harem. Although I do have to say, if she takes Caspar back to Bridget with her, that might be awkward.
I'd like that, Petra. From now on, we'll be more honest and open with each other.
Alright, and lastly, Linny. Good old Linny.
Linhardt, please accept my apology. You are not deserving of this punishment.
I am the one who suggested it would be great firewood. I suppose it's only fair I get punished too.
Oh, when they, like, burn the chairs?
No one ever bothered to inform me that pile of trash was the property of the Imperial Army. My apologies, Petra. My idea turned out to be worthless.
It was not worthless. It had great worth. You gave me great help so I could be smoking all of that meat. I give you all of my gratitude for that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they're so defensive of some, like, destroyed and worthless chairs.
Well, at least you'll have no worries about provisions. I just realized they didn't actually tell us when the punishment will be over.
Why are the freaking generals of the Imperial Army being punished for using supplies of the Imperial Army?
You can be leaving if you are wanting to. I will not be telling anyone. This is my responsibility to take.
How are you so obedient and yet so passionate at the... Oh, look, Petra! The book you were searching for!
The Complete Guide to Fodlan's Wildlife!
Fantastic!
I have so much happiness! You are full of amazement.
How did he have it?
Well, books are my field of expertise. Still, what a stroke of
There's
luck.
no stroke of luck, you're outside! Like, obviously you had that on you, there's no other place it could have come from.
Linhardt, can I be asking you something?
What's that?
You are no longer saying I am bothering you. Instead, you are helping me with my requests. What is the reasoning? Why am I not bothering you now?
You want to bother him?
Interesting observation. I wonder why that is. You always ask me so earnestly. You seem to throw your entire being into all that you do. I guess I rather like it, working as hard as you do. On occasion, that is.
You are liking the hard work?
Yes.
On
You
occasion.
Inspire me to be, well, something that is not normally me.
If you are liking it, then I will keep working hard. With your wisdom, I can be working even harder than before. That means I will be needing your wisdom from now onward. With my strength and your wisdom, there is nothing we can't be doing.
I think you may be right. Your strength and my wisdom, that sounds like a wonderful combination.
Okay, that's sweet. Although I do think I like Caspar's more. It made me laugh, and laughter gets a long way with me. Alright, I don't know why I scrolled down. I know there's nothing down here. So Ferdinand finishes up, Caspar doesn't.
Ah, Dorothea. I am surprised to find you here. I did not think you were all that religious.
There's a lot you don't know, Ferdy. But you're right. I'd hardly call myself devout. After all, it was thanks to the goddess and her noble regime that I suffered so much as a child.
You must be quite brave to speak so coarsely in this hallowed place.
Yeah, I remind you the goddess is, like, inside your leader. Although I don't think I'm actually in the scene, so I guess it's probably okay.
But what do you mean? About suffering as a child?
Do I really have to tell you?
I mean, you did bring it up, Dorothea.
Oh, forget it. I'm sure you already know that I'm an orphan. I grew up in the alleys of Enbar, begging for coins, eating scraps, drinking from drains.
That I didn't actually know that.
I see. I remember seeing street children around the city.
I could have died. Then the right person overheard me singing. And suddenly I was in the opera. I was a songstress. And my goodness, did the nobles like me.
No wonder she's so obsessed with finding someone to support her, because she's lived with nothing.
The people who used to spit on me and call me an urchin, they praised my voice and my beauty. A nobleman who once kicked me gave me the most gorgeous shoes. I almost asked if it was a joke.
So that is why you despise the nobility. But why do you think I am the same as them?
Because you're so proud to be noble. Ferdinand does not actually understand the duality of nobility.
Do you really believe that is the kind of man I am? You think I would ever treat people differently based on appearances? There is nothing noble about that.
Oh, really? You're something different? That's not how I remember things. It was the very day that I was discovered. I was in high spirits. Nothing was wrong in the world.
I hope you're not going to blame him for something he did when he was like 4.
I secretly bathed in one of the town's fountains, hoping to wash off some of the dirt from the streets. I sang the same song the opera composer overheard earlier that day. And that's when you appeared.
How do you secretly bathe in a fountain?
Me? No, it could not have been.
Don't play dumb. You glared at me, the same look I'd gotten from every other noble, then you ran off.
Yeah, because you're bathing in a public fountain.
When we met at the academy, you were a different person. All smiles and friendly words. You were like a bee, Ferdinand. A bee attracted to a flower in full bloom.
So it was you then, singing that song. Dorothea, please listen. This is a misunderstanding.
I mean, I would glare at someone if they were bathing in a freaking fountain, too.
When I saw you, I could not take my eyes off you. I was hypnotized. Your beautiful voice, your elegant face, droplets of water on your skin that glittered in the sun. I thought you were a water nymph.
Okay, you're laying on a bit thick now.
Stop it, don't lie to me.
No, it is true. I was only a child. The vision overwhelmed me. That is why I ran. I plucked up the courage to return, but no one was there. I thought perhaps it was a dream.
Maybe I can believe you. I've wanted to, ever since the day you made me those traits. I thought then that maybe you weren't like the others, but there's a lot I have to let go of, Ferdy.
I mean, there's only one way to start, I guess.
Of course. I am glad we had this conversation. You know, I do not mind you thinking of me as a bee. Life as a simple drone, circling a queen. It actually sounds quite wonderful.
Don't drones keep the queen safe from other bugs? I like the sound of that.
Alright, and Caspar. Now, here's the... I may try and get Caspar up to A rank as well. I don't know if I can do it with only 2, because that's only 4 things.
Something's been bothering me. I kind of feel like you act more casually around me than you do with other people.
Is that bad?
Casually? I don't know what you mean.
I just feel like you're always asking me to do things that might make other people uncomfortable. Like when you asked me to clean your room.
Yeah, that is a... Like, do you feel glad that she's more comfortable around you?
You're not very flirty toward me like you are with the other guys. You seem weirdly comfortable around me.
Well, with your hairstyle, she thinks you're a girl.
You pay more attention than I would have thought. Hey, are you interested in me? You know, interested.
What? No, it just seemed weird, and I was curious.
I'm kidding. It's true that I do find you quite a convenient little helper at times. It's like you're... how to put it? You're like a little brother to me.
Aww. Kinda.
Ugh, really? That's not exactly a compliment.
I agree.
No, but it's true. And now that I've thought about it, I like the whole idea. Why don't you try calling me Big Sis and see how it feels?
Oh, God.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Why not?
I'm embarrassed just thinking about it.
Oh, come on. It's just a goof. You can manage it at least once, can't you?
Nope, feels weird.
That's an enticing
Oh,
offer.
dang it. I
Fine.
had the wrong answer. I apparently not Caspar.
Big Sis.
Well done, Caspar. You're such a cute little...
Oh my, Dorothea, don't be mean.
Sibling.
I'm not cute, and I'm not little. How would you feel if I made you call me Big Bro?
Oh? Well, I wouldn't mind that at all. Big bro.
God dang, what is this? What am I looking at?
Is something wrong, big bro?
Stop!
Oh, this is the worst.
I do think I'm going to try and get them to rank A. I do not know if I'll be successful. Almost out of episode time, so let me go ahead and knock out these that I ranked up. And then next time we can explore the monastery.
Here again, I see.
Of course, Your Majesty. I couldn't investigate this place freely when those of the church were around.
Understandably. Now, about my proposal to create an institution for Creston Relic research. I've decided to move forward with it. As for who will lead the charge...
You want me to be in charge of the thing after all, don't you?
I actually think probably not.
Actually, no. I was just considering some conditions for whoever applies for the job.
Conditions? What kind of conditions?
Stay awake.
To start, I won't allow the position to be a secondary one. That excludes lords who are busy looking after their own territories.
That makes sense.
Are you suggesting landholding lords would have no means of applying?
Quite the opposite. I'm looking for applicants with enough passion for the job that they're willing to relinquish any landholding rights they possess.
Couldn't they just have someone else take over the land instead of relinquishing it? Because that seems an awfully high requirement.
They will be provided with necessities like food, clothing, and housing, but will receive no further compensation.
Wow, you're really... I'm actually, especially with what happened with Cyberpunk recently, I always hate people who use a person's passion for what they do as in order to overwork them and treat them badly. Because a lot of game devs have to go through that, where they really want to make the best game possible, and so the studio they work for does not actually take care of them, and they end up putting up with a lot of crap just because they really love the games they're making.
That said, they will be free to take as much time off as they desire.
Wait, what? That sounds like a really stupid setup.
Do you expect anyone to be interested in such an odd position?
That's my hope.
Have you gone mad? Demanding someone rescind their land rights and then provide no compensation? Even the unlimited time off is a rather discourteous perk to offer.
Yeah, you have to really love this, but you know, hey, but you only have to do it when you want to.
No one would accept room, board, and endless time to research. No one but me. Why must you...
Why must I what?
Why must you understand me so well? I asked you to consider the feelings of those below you. I never expected you to consider mine to this extent.
I told you I'd figure out a way to make use of your talents that you'd find acceptable.
Honestly, no woman has ever gone through this much trouble for me before.
She's sorry?
Then have you decided?
Yes, I have. I would be most pleased to accept your offer, Your Majesty.
That actually, I'm really proud of that, Elgar. That was a good way of handling that. So we don't have a whole lot left. Hubert's got a single one with Ferdinand, and then Bernie's got Caspar, and... Okay, Linharos has Caspar, and that will be it. Other than the ones where we have to meet with people here. But we also have the entirety of the school to talk to, so we will do that next time. Anything cool in here? See you next time.